3.1 Practice and Research, Project 6. This video is video number 1, and I'm going to demonstrate some of my sampling. I've decided to go with the shape of the circle. I've started to pull my work together, reevaluate, pull out a colour, which is the colour red, which is for dyslexia awareness. It's not particularly the favourite of my colours, as I have worked with in previous projects in contemporary context, the colour red, for a project called Metamorphosis. So I am a little bit reluctant to use the colour red, but I will go with it, seeing that it has a relationship with dyslexia. So I've decided to move things forward, and currently I am researching communicating with circles and dots. Now, the significance of the circle, it's mathematical: radius, the centre, segment, and also as well the circle represents symbols and icons in the world of culture, the spiritual world, meditation. So it is quite an interesting to work with as a shape. Obviously, it could also relate to the methodical cycle, which I quite like the idea of in design. Something that has a beginning, a middle, and an end, and then we do a full circle back to the beginning. So with this sample, this, again, using mixed media, is constructed from, believe it or not, the cardboard inner ring of self-adhesive tape. So I collected numerous quantities of these and have put them together, painted them red with acrylic paint just to seal the shape. And then I've gone back with using my traditional mixed media, which is the wool thread, and I've just wrapped the wool thread around the constructed shape. We can see that it has become very three-dimensional. Reminds me of various elements. Could be to a connection with astronomy, planets. The circle also originally started to appear through using Morse code and Braille from the last assignment, which is a form of non-verbal communication. And I think this replicates non-verbal communication very well because there is an element of silence with the three-dimensional construction. It will rotate. It forms various angles and patterns. I've put together some photographs which luckily happened by accident. Some of the shadows that came from this shape replicated onto the surface of the paper, formed shadows of circles. So this is going to be an interesting sample to work with, and I shall push this further. At this stage, there has been, or there is going to be, a continuation of some further red samples using similar mixed media materials, so that the sampling just kind of pulls together. I also consider that this is a slightly more mature sampling, as I have been quite playful with Project 6. I've done lots of drawing, mark making, and there's going to be lots of colour.